Welcome back to the OpenAI Associate Developer course. In this session, we're going to explore using the stop configuration property in our chat completion configuration object. This property is essential for controlling where the AI stops generating content, giving you more control over the AI's response. The stop property allows you to specify up to 4 sequences where the model should stop generating further tokens. Here, a sequence is simply a string of alphanumeric characters. The stop property is particularly useful for ensuring that the AI's response does not produce extra content you may not be interested in. For example, you may only want the introduction pages of a book, so your stop sequence may be Chapter 1. When the model encounters any of the specified stop sequences in its generated text, it will immediately stop generating any additional content. This can help you manage the flow and format of the generated content, ensuring it meets your specific requirements. Let's dive into an example to see how the stop property is set up. In our defs file, we will modify our configuration object to include the stop property. To set up our configuration object, we'll set the stop property to an array containing \n and the word end. This tells the model to stop generating text when it encounters a newline character or the string end. Here, this means the AI will stop generating content when it reaches the end of a line or when it encounters the word end. This could be a sequence it hits reading from a file or from its own generated response content. Go ahead and compile and run your application. Keep in mind, these 2 specific examples may not pertain to your current use case, especially if you're just sending prompts and getting responses. However, later, when we start interacting with custom assistants, the stop property will come into play much more. For now, experiment. Perhaps try changing the word end to the word the and see what happens. By specifying stop sequences, you ensure that generated responses stop at the desired points, preventing the model from generating extraneous content. Using the stop property is particularly beneficial in scenarios where you need precise control over the response format. For example, in chat applications, you might want to ensure that each response is concise and does not continue for long periods. Or perhaps you'll use a period for a stop sequence. In other applications, such as generating structured data that fits within certain constraints, the stop property helps maintain the required structure. Here, you may want some JSON and have a stop sequence consisting of just a closing bracket. In summary, the stop property is a powerful tool in the OpenAI Chat Completion API that provides fine-grained control over the model's output. By using this property effectively, you can tailor the AI's responses to better meet your needs. In our upcoming lessons, we'll continue to explore additional properties and techniques to optimize your interactions with the OpenAI Chat Completion API. Stay tuned, and let's continue enhancing our AI-powered applications together.